Oh boy, we got a mess. That wasn't really, you know, set nothing up. Just do it, we just go. Fortunately, last time we were streaming, our stream kind of died on us. We were doing our Magic the Gathering openings. And, doing some of our last packs of, what were we doing? We were doing Edge of Eternities. During our last pack, Edge of Eternities, or a couple, second to last, we ended up pulling the Darkness special guest. So we've added. I got another special guest somewhere. There it is. The Robe of Stars, Warping Realm. We've got Darkness. That's what we ended up with last week, towards the end of our stream. Which it wasn't bad. We actually once I got everything figured out, totaled out, and I went in and traded stuff. We ended up with about $200 worth of stuff, and that's not including the Seal of Discord that I decided to keep. So, ended up with about $200 in trade, which allowed us to pick up a bunch of Ascended Heroes today, a Charizard UPC. I picked up a single pack of Mega by itself. I got some Foundations from Magic, and we got a whole booster box of Lorcana Winter Spell. So that's what we're getting into tonight. The wife, unfortunately, did not do good with her case of Winter Spell from Lorcana. She didn't end up with any enchanters out of that case. So hopefully we get an enchanted in this case. It'd be nice. I did, however, pick up... Oh, no, there go all my snow. And they fell out of the package. There goes my penny sleeve. Great. Cat hair's all over them now. Great. Dust and cat hair. But I did have an item come in for my personal collection, and I ordered it because I thought it fit, my feeling and standing on current Magic the Gathering, which is the Old Fogey. So we're going to summon Dinosaur. And read the flavor text here. These kids today, with their collective numbers and their newfangled tap symbol, 20 black lotuses and 20 plague rats. Now that's real magic. So that's how I feel when I watch these people get all into Commander. I was going Kuriana. Yeah, so I watch people playing Commander. I go to the local game store and I'm like, yeah, Commander, whatever, And then we did pull the Seal of Discord from our box of Riftbound last week. Let's see, what do we start with today? Out of Magic the Gathering, the Foundations, I'm looking for the 9 Lives familiar. I believe it is. It's a black cat, and it reminds me of my little long-haired black cat that's like a ragdoll kitty. Her name's Naja. And I have a painting of her. Well, I say it's a painting of her. It's really a painting of just some random black cat that we found during Halloween. It looks just like her. And it's very regal looking. And that's what that card looks like. And I completely forgot that cat was in Foundations. So every single time I'd see a booster box of Foundations, or just sleeves of it, I'd look at it and it's like something would click in my head and tell me, hey, there's something you want in that set, and then I could never remember. I'd stare at it and be like, nah, it's nothing big. And it's the 9 Lives familiar or something like that. I forget the name of it exactly, but it's in this set of Foundations. We got some Ascended Heroes. We got the Larry coin. Heck yeah, that's it. We're done with Ascended Heroes, fellas. Boys and girls, guys and gals. We're done with Ascended Heroes because we got the Larry coin. I gotta move some stuff out of the way here. Best trainer in the entire Pokemon universe. I don't care what you say. I'll die on that hill. I'll fight you. He is the best ever. No one tops him. Not even Ash. So we'll open those here in a little bit. Let's start with some Foundations, though. Some Magic the Gathering Foundations. Then we'll move into some Pokemon. See what we get. Okay, I didn't open up too many foundations. Minotaur Pirate. I don't remember why. I know the wife opened up some. I can't remember why I didn't. I think there was just too many secret layers and too many universes beyond happening at the time, but I was just like, I stepped away from Magic a little bit. And it took a while for me to get back to it. Because, you know, some of the sets just got a little kooky. Another rare. Oh, it's a Lich Lord. Hey, what's going on, Showman? Showmanucci. So we got XR. Okay. Yeah, I'm really looking for that cat card. And like I said, I just. Oh, this is pretty. I didn't open up a lot of foundations. And like I said, I'd see the set in a store and it just kind of. Something would be telling me, hey, pick up some. And I'd always forget what it was. Oh, hey, check it out, Showman. We got the my card here. These kids today with their collecting numbers. The old fogey. Yeah, that's me and Magic. Gotta have that. Yeah, this is a nice card. Goblin Borders. Okay. Oh, baked into a pie. Many secret one thing, but here's a hint. It's not love. Oh man, that's like Game of Thrones. Broken Wings, Uncharted Boy. Beautiful artwork on that one. Yeah, I can't remember why I didn't open Foundations. The wife opened up some. I didn't open up any, I would say. Mossburn Hydra. What else we got here? Another common. I was gonna buy more, and then like the cashier up front, like I had 6 packs, and the cashier up front was like, I can only sell you 3, and I was like, oh, I didn't realize Magic was. I didn't realize y'all were limited Magic here at Best Buy. I thought it was just the Pokemans. That was only really good 3 packs. So maybe we find a booster box of it. Maybe that's one other thing. If I can't find any more Edge of Eternities, maybe we start getting some foundations. Try to get that 9 Lives Familiar. I want to see how the name of it is. They got 2 different versions. I'm looking for the what do they call it? The showcase art. A Johnny's Pride Mate. Pulled a Johnny the other day from Warwind. Rare. Oh, Landi. Or Lenda. Rune Seal. I can't remember if it was a mythic or a rare, the card that I'll be looking for. But didn't happen today. Got a cute little rabbit token though. This was right before Bloomburrow too, right? I think. That would have a cute little rabbit token to have for Bloomburrows. So, question is, do we go into Ascended Heroes next, or do we go into the Charizard UPC? Yeah, Mossborn Hydra. Let's see what it does here. Trample, nice. Yeah, Trample's an old school. I like how they actually explain, like, what did they get rid of Trample for a while, and they're like, oh, now we got to teach the new kids what Trample does. This creature enters with a +1/+1 landfall whenever your land you control enters. Double. Okay. It almost feels almost like a Tarmogoyf. You know? If you remember the Tarmogoyf playstyle, kind of feels like that, where it just kind of grows and grows and grows relatively quickly. Ascended Heroes or the UPC? I mean, the UPC is just so big and ugly and in the way. I almost feel like we should get that out of the way first, then jump into Ascended Heroes. Just because it's in the way, you know. We don't need to take a look at what's inside of it. Everybody knows what's in these. You know, I'm sure everybody's seen. What do you call it? Openings and all that, yada yada yada. We're just here for what's in the packs, right? So I'm not gonna take anything out of it. Everybody's seen the promos. Everybody's knows about the dimes. Everybody knows about everything. Everybody knows about GameStop scalping them and them sitting on shelves. I didn't get it at GameStop price. Got it from the local game store I always trade stuff into. And yeah, this some Ascended Heroes and stuff like that. So I said, you know what? I'll get it from him. So the wife can now have this. Where's the maybe no. Wow. We didn't get an Oricorio. Unless it slipped out behind stuff. And this is behind this. There's the Charizard. We didn't get an Oricorio promo. Right? And then just... No, it's not in here. It's supposed to come with the it's supposed to come with Oricorio and Charizard. Because the Charizard is... Oh, you know what? Maybe... Did they put 3 cards in here? Or is it just... I could have sworn the Charizard came by itself. Well... The Charizard and the... Oh, well, yeah, that kind of... Well, there it is. The wife's going to get them anyway, so... We'll just leave those up for her. I already have the Oricorio. It's just odd they put them in the same. Normally they'd put them in separate. I know in the Tropicals one they had them separately. Yeah, well, who cares? It's Charizard anyways, right? So those will go to the wife so she can have her little box with her Charizard. Get out of the way, box. Get in there. Charizard box out of the way. We got the promos there. We still have some magic in the way from last week. Yeah, well, it's in the same pack. Now you have them. Okay, here's our single Mega that we got by itself. And what do we got? Destin, and this is Journey and Surging. Okay, a couple Surging Sparks. Some Destin. Okay. And then we'll have Ascended Heroes afterwards. And then finish off the night with some lorcana. So here was our single pack. Yep. Yay gets the box and the promos and all that. I'm taking all the packs though. Oh wow. It's gonna be one of those nights. Pokemon Center Lady, Riolu, Nickit, Schnom, Inteleon, Manly's Compassion, Pyroar, Nickit, Sandshrew, and absolutely nothing, the Lunatone. Lovely. Wife only got one. Got the Houndstone illustration rare from, I think she bought 6 packs. I bought the last pack that he had there that was loose. That's what I ended up with. Nothing. So let's see. Journey Together. How nice would it be to get another Lily's Clefairy? My wife can stop bugging me for mine. Saying she's going to put it in the binder. Volcanion. Volcanion. Feels like I knocked over a card. Oh, my gloom. Those birds. It's like they hear me going on the stream. They're like, we want to join in, buddy. And they won't stop. They'll just keep going all stream. Petleo, Chino, Toad School, Ruffian, Locust, Combustion. Come on, shove it. This could be Cramorant. Saw the Cramorant in Pokemon Go where it's eating the Pikachu. I was like, wow, how y'all do Pikachu like that? But when I initially saw people open these UPCs, the hit rates were looking kind of terrible. So I was like, why are y'all going to keep this product sealed and start scalping the hell out of this? It's meant to be open, meant for the kids to get a variety of different kinds of packs. You know, have a bunch of different chances at different illustration rares and stuff like that. But everybody just wanted to hold on to them and resell them for dumb prices, and it's like, that's just dumb. I'm just not a fan of sealed product to begin with. So, you know how that goes. If it can be opened, it's got to be opened. So, let's see what we get here. So far, nothing other than a couple of EXs from Journey Together. I love the Cramorant. Makes me laugh every single time, especially the one from Vivid Voltage. Eating the Arrokuda. Hunting the Arrokuda. Now, even if I had some like vintage magic, I'd be like, I gotta open it. I gotta have it open. Gotta open it. If I had some Alpha Revives laying around, I'd be opening it. Just because I'd have to know what could have been. I don't like the keeping things sealed and just being like, oh, it's worth this much money. It's like, the amount of money doesn't make you any luckier when you open it. If anything, it makes you dumber for buying it than opening it for that price. But whatever. People these days... People these days with Pokemon, all they do is think dollar signs. You know, it's like, whatever. I don't understand the sealed collector's mindset. It's like, so you stare at a box, and then you think about what could be in there, instead of actually having the card itself. Well, what? Okay. But there could be this card in it. It's like, yeah, but you could just have the card instead. Bro, it stonks. We'll make so much money on these stonks by selling this later. Yeah, well, this would have been a bad little investment so far. We haven't gotten anything other than 2 EXs. Down to our last couple of Destined Rival packs out of this set. Oh, there goes some top loaders. Well, we got some Ascended Heroes, and we got a full case of Lorcana Winter Spell to do next. We'll see how we do on that. You know, I don't ever really expect a big return on trade value from Pokemon, like I do Magic. So this is probably just all a lost cause, you know, to try to make for trade value to turn back in. Unless you get that one, you know, those big hitters that you really don't want. Then I use that towards my personal, you know, trade for what I'm personally trying to collect. So like Cynthia's Garchomp, Destined I got rid of, and I picked up a Lily's Lily's Determination at the time. Breloom, Snover, beautiful art from Tomokazu Miya. We saw one today. What do we see? Oh, I want Larry Staraptor. See, look, nothing out of Destined. Love me. I want Larry Staraptor from Ascended Heroes. That's really what I'm after. Larry's my favorite trainer. He's the one that I connect with the most. A grumpy old man that spits facts. Tries to tell you the reality of life. It's not all rainbows and gold. You need to grow up. Yeah, I love Larry. Oh, Larry. We're looking for rainbow borders. Anything with a rainbow border, nothing. We don't want the last card to be a rainbow border in Surgeon, because then that's just like a full art. Possibly, yeah, full art. We want a rainbow border in the second to last, and hope it's a solid one and not one with little gemstones poking through it, because then that's just an EX. But Surging Sparks, you know, I always tell the story. Third pack into my first ETB of Surging Sparks, I pulled the SIR Pikachu. Then after that, it was downhill from there. Oh, this is the last. This is the last card, so it's a full art. Yeah, Cyclizar. See, that's we don't want to see that rainbow border. The last card. Full art Cyclizar, 2 EXs. All we wanted was the Fampy and the cast form, the Sunny cast form from Surging Sparks, and it took us like 700 packs to finally get them. It's like 750 for Vampy and like 800 for cast form. Took us forever to get those 2 illustration birds. And we've only pulled them. I think we've pulled the Fampy twice now. I think I have 2 Fampies in the collection, but we did over 1,000 packs. It was like 1,051 last count that I had, and I stopped counting. And we only ever pulled Fampy twice. Never really pulled, you know, we never pulled another Pikachu. Never pulled the gold Pikachu. Never pulled the full art Pikachu. Make a hair cross. So, like, Surging Sparks, I wanted Jasmine's gaze with her sandwich, and I ordered it before release so I could have it, because I was like, I want to have her in my collection and I don't want to lose my chance of getting her. And then the boom with Surging Sparks happened. I got my stuff a couple weeks before the release of Surging Sparks, and I got the Pikachu early on, and Jasmine has never shown up. Yes, I are Jasmine. We don't do rip and ship. We're just bringing you along the journey of us collecting, seeing what we get, talking Pokemon, talking Magic, talking Lorcanas, any card games. We're getting into Riftbound, trying it out. Had some decent luck with that booster box of Riftbound last week. It was fun. I enjoyed it. Only card that I kept from there was the Seal of Discord. Local game store owner was like, man, it's really pretty. I don't blame you if you keep it. He told me. I said, yeah, I kind of want to see what it does. And, you know, we had a little discussion whether or not he thinks the value is going to maintain at about the 170-ish or go up from there or drop. In his mind, he thinks, you know, they're not going to follow what Magic did. They'll probably have different iterations of the same playable card, maybe do different iterations of special art treatment for it, and, you know, kind of keep bringing the price to not go astronomical, which is cool. It'd be nice, you know, if they did that, but it'd also be nice if, you know, they did do a unique artwork for every over-numbered or alternate art card that they did, to give each different iteration its own, you know, standing kind of value for collectors, at least. Well, we got an illustration rare, our first illustration rare from this, and it's a Togedemaru from this Charizard UPC. So far, 1 full art, 1 illustration rare. What is it? 3 EXs. Not looking good. If I would have paid the $200 at GameStop, I'd be mad. Oh, I'd be mad. No GameStop. The little one pulled the Mega Venusaur SIR from the Venusaur box the other day. We traded the Latios SIR and the Latios SIR, and then if you were here last stream, you probably saw the frame that I got for it that they go into and make the complete artwork all together. Very beautiful. We got it hanging up in our living room. Piece of art. So I kind of lost out on that trade, but the Latios and the Latios I pulled myself. The Latios I pulled with the wife and I did like kind of a New Year's top battle stream last year going into 25, and we were opening the ETB together and we pulled the Latios together. So having those in the same frame, you know, it has a little bit more meaning to us because we pulled that card together and I pulled the Latios. So to me, trading that away to her to have that, and her trading me the Venusaur that she pulled herself. Oh, man, that was really stuck. But yeah, so that it means more to me that, you know, she pulled it. I didn't just get it from some random shop that some random person pulled it. You know, it has a little bit more meaning to me. So even though financially I lost out on that trade, it means more to me because she's the one that pulled it in this house, and I was there to witness it. And Venusaur is my favorite of the starter Pokemon. Bulbasaur my favorite, and then of course Venusaur Venus. Final evolution. Beware, gets me every time. Oh, gumshoes. Come on, nah. Come on, nothing. So, one last pack. Our collection. Yes, comrade. Our collection, comrade. Our collection, comrade. Yes. In Russia, collection collects you. Also, stages for performers only. Mackley, Manty, Pachirisu, Griever. So here's the last pack for this UBC to pay off, which I don't think it's going to. It's not. This is what I'm talking about. So we got like $2 IR, right? $2, like maybe $2, like $1.50 maybe. I don't know. I haven't checked the Togedemaru. And then maybe like another $3 worth of stuff. That was like $150, and there you go. That's how you make $150 into like $5, kids. In what? In under 30 minutes. That's how you do it. I can think of worse ways to do it. But yeah, so that's what I mean. Those UPCs that people were sitting on, like thinking, oh, they're gonna go to the moon and this, that, and the other. It's like, not worth opening half the time. Like the Terapagos one was trash when I opened it, and I think I got it for like $80 because nobody was buying them. Maybe 85, something like that. Show you the side duck. Yeah, this one I think is from Dragon Slaps, I want to say is the name of the company that produced this. I ordered the other one that, like I said, it's from the same individual on eBay selling these. The other one's a wooden frame with the continued picture for the Latios and Latios. This one's a simple acrylic. But, you know, it's the extended artwork. Yes, Ascended Heroes is Mega Dream reprinted. Because Ascended Heroes is not a standard set. It is Japanese specialties. So it's literally just the same exact thing. Ascended Heroes is just... Though I think the one caveat is... I need to back up a little bit. So I think in the Chinese perfect or the Japanese perfect 100 order, whatever specialty deck sets that they made. They included those in our Ascended Heroes, from my understanding. Because I think like Larry's Skarmory is technically not from Mega Dream. I think it's from it's Ascended Heroes out of the Perfect 100 or whatever it is. So these tins here, I was surprised I got any of them. Surprised I got any Ascended stuff. I guess they give you the stickers instead of a coin. I got 2 Clefairies because I love the Clefairy. I love the episode where like Jigglypuff, like asks what to throw down with Clefairy, and Jigglypuff like walks in. He's like, "Hold my Sharpie, I got this," and then starts slapping the hell out of him. And you know, a lot of people early on, Clefairy was actually supposed to be the mascot of Pokemon, I believe, not Pikachu. If you believe what people have said out there. So this is the first time we're opening Ascended Heroes. I've heard mixed things about it. I've heard the pull rates are bad, that they're rough. I've seen people pull God Pack after God Pack after God Pack on Facebook, on social media, and stuff like that. They kept in illustration rares, right? They didn't just throw them out like they did in Prismatic. But I've had some people, I don't know, maybe just because you know they couldn't get a hold of a lot of product, and what they did get, you know, just yielded them bad results. But I've heard some people refer to it as like Prismatic 2.0, like the pull rates were just that bad. I like that artwork. But you know, it should feel fun to open, in theory, like Crown Zenith. In theory, there's so many SIRs and there's illustration rares, so maybe it should feel fun. Like, like I said, it should feel fun. Like, that's what Prismatic was supposed to feel too, right? It was supposed to feel fun, and it felt dirty to open, right? Like it felt just nasty. Best thing I've ever gotten out of Prismatic was the SIR Sylveon and Janine's Foot Fetish, and every single gold card. As a family, we pulled every single gold card out of Prismatic, and just one Evolution. So, will this feel the same? You know, the wife didn't have the best of luck. She opened up almost as much as I think we're going to open up. And she ended up with like one full art trainer card. Just like we're about to. That's Sharon. Okay. I think she ended up with, it was like a stadium card. So, will this feel as bad? Will it feel as bad? Oh, there you go. You got the trumpet. My bad. I'm thinking of what the little one opened when she opened up the Zero, or what is it? She opened up the new Japanese set, and she got the Meowth SAR, which is a beautiful card, and she got like an SR, which was some sort of stadium. And that SAR is cute, the Meowth. So she got lucky in that one. She got both an SR and an SAR, which, you know, isn't, you're not guaranteed an SAR in Japanese, right? Ooh. Okay. So far, out of our 3 packs that we've done so far of Ascended Heroes, we've gotten one full art trainer. So this pack opening, this stream is going to be a horrible stream because it's been mostly Pokemon. And, you know, we turned $150 into $5. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Like, it should have been fun to really open Prismatic, and it just wasn't. And then you had everybody like, oh yes, a jerky card. I collect jerky, banana jerky. Check out his Instagram, or not? Is it his Instagram? I think it's under banana jerky, and he does some really awesome artwork. And yeah, so out of that 10, we got not even an EX. So it's it's a small sample pool. Like, you're looking at L's 4-pack so far, and we only got one full art trainer. But here we go. Here's the only reason why I went into GameStop and bought this. My boy right there, Larry. Heck yeah. So we don't need anything else other than Larry Staraptor. We got his Kamala. Just need a Staraptor. Pull a Staraptor from Ascended Heroes. We're done, boys. Shut it down. Don't print any more Pokemons. Best card's been printed in the history of Pokemon cards. Jolteon, I think, like, I always joke, like, Jolteon and, like, Flareon are, like, the least, the least loved of the evolutions, right? And, like, for some reason, like, people love, at least from, I guess, the early series, it was, like, people like Vaporeon. It's like, wow, okay. Oh, look at this Gloom. I collect Gloom, so that's going into the Gloom collection. Oh, Togepi. I love, okay, so the Leafeon out of Crown Zenith is like one of the most gorgeous evolution cards in my opinion. Because like you look at all, the evolution cards that they've done in the past, and the one out of Crown Zenith, like when it was worth nothing to, you're like, oh, Crown Zenith isn't worth nothing. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Crown Zenith's got the Galarian Galleries. And I used to see on streams, I was like, I know people say, the Galarian Gallery is not worth anything. But the Leafeon out of Crown Zenith in the Galarian Gallery, I'm dipping this little tail in a jar. It's a gorgeous card. It's like a greenhouse. And the Glaceon's pretty, but the Jolteon's got so much more going with it. Or the Leafeon, my man, Leafeon. So I love the Leafeon out of Crown Zenith. Awesome, awesome card. So we got a Koraidon EX. Not like we haven't seen many Koraidons in the past. Whole Scarlet Violet base set. Koraidon. So this will be the second pack out of the Larry Coin blister. Come on, Larry, don't fail me now, bro. He's probably here to teach me the harsh realities of life. That's a cute Pikachu, though. I'll give it that. He's feeling his mischief. Larry. Bravery. Okay. Charge a bug. Oh, nothing. Just a Haunter. And, oh, that was a bad blister. We got one EX. Koraidon EX. And we had a lot of Koraidons, Scarlet Violet base set, obviously. We got a second pack of Ascended Heroes. And this is our last bit of Pokemon today. I mean, we did, what? That was 16. We did probably about 24 packs of Pokemon today. And we burned all of our... We burned it all. Like, we got squat. We got one illustration rare being the Togedemaru out of everybody's favorite Charizard set, Obsidian Flames. Yeah, no. Phantasma Flames. Everybody loves Phantasma Flames. They didn't love Obsidian Flames as much. Gave my buddy a Joltik full art and Sigilith full art from White Flare and a Japanese King art from those there for free because I was so happy about the prismatic Jolteon. Oh no, where's my Larry coin? There it is. I would have given somebody the Sylveon at SIR for this. If I couldn't find one, and it would have been like, hey, that Sylveon SR that you got, I'm like, yeah. So you want a Larry coin for it? It's like, deal. I would have turned it over for that. Deal. Give me the Larry. I don't have the Larry coin. I got a mess on my desk right now. Oh man, Larry's my favorite. He's the best. I don't care what any of you people say. You people, I said it. You non-Larry lovers. He's my favorite. Fight me. I don't care what you say. He's gonna slap you with that dose of reality. You're sitting here opening these cards, wasting money. Your hard-earned cash. Oh, it's another jerky. It's a Dynamo jerky. Heck yeah. 2 jerky cards so far out of Ascended Heroes. I need the Dracloak and the Dreepy. We have the Dragapult from Japanese Terrestrial Festival. So I need these jerky cards from here. Well, that's interesting. A little bit of artwork, isn't it? Let's see here. Team Rocket. Oh no. Noibat. Oh no. And, you know, a lot of people look for the big hits, right? Oh, I want the big hits. I like this particular artist, Jerky. Banana Jerky. He did the Ludicolo recently as well in Journey Together, Destined Rivals. I don't know which one. I always forget which one it was. But I love his artwork. He did the Luminion in Crown Zenith as well. Beautiful artwork. He did the Gulpin in Twilight Masquerade, or was it Temporal Forces? I always forget. It's hard to keep track of every single little set, especially there's been so many in like back to back to back. Fighting Gong, we got totally shafted with that one too. So there's our our Ascended Heroes. Kind of feels like Prismatic. Kind of feels like Prismatic. You know, we got a bunch of beautiful common art and stuff that I collect, like the Gloom. Erica's Gloom. Oh, that's a cute card. Who did this one? Marina Chibuzawa. That's a beautiful little. I got the ones from Aquapolis. Oddish. Gloom. And then I got the one from Crown Zenith that I keep with that one from Aquapolis. So I love collecting Gloom. I love collecting Banana Jerky. We did horrible tonight with Pokemon. But you know, that's always what I expect with it. When it comes to Magic, I always seem to get my value back or close to it. Let's see, what do we got? I gotta make some room here because we're gonna have a whole booster box of Lorcana Winter Spell next. Let's see here. Where can I put you? Put you out of the way here. So here we go. Hopefully this is a better experience than what we just did with Pokemon. I'll stick with Pocket. And yeah, you did good today when we were sitting there. So I've never heard of this company called Disney before. I have no idea what it's about. Apparently they make cartoons. Apparently they own Star Wars. These are some of their, I guess they animate stuff. I don't know. No, just kidding. So, Lorcana, Winter Spell. The wife did not have a good case of it opening. I've just never pulled an Enchanted. You know, I pulled all these overnumbered, alternate art. I've never pulled a serialized card from Magic the Gathering. And I've never pulled an Enchanted from Lorcana. From just about every other trading card game out there, I pulled something high end. I think the best thing I've pulled out of Lorcana was the Dumbos out of recent set. What was that recent set? What do you call it? I can't remember the one. The Dumbo that was worth like $70. Man, what is with this? Okay, I guess they did that. Just odd to me. Like it looks like it's two different colors. I guess I didn't pay attention when the wife was opening these. We got Tigger, bouncing all the way, nearly indestructible. It's an action card. I gotta keep these organized for the wife because I mean, let's face it. I'm not really opening this for myself. Other than I just want to be a greedy little dopamine, goblin, Luke Goblin, Judy Hopps, Mother's Necklace. I just want to feel what it feels like to pull an enchanted at least once. Look at this little stupid. Yeah. Nanny's Payback. Oh, we got, what is this? A epic? Or, yeah, it's not a legendary because a legendary is a gold, right? So we got an epic. God, good lord. Look at this. Noise. Oh, noise. You know, on my feed on my phone itself is like some of y'all's comments are coming through a little different. First pack magic. Yeah, you did say that. So we got an epic. These are a little bit more difficult to pull this set, supposedly, compared to the others. But dear lord, does that look like an oil slick that just happened? Yeah, these foils have about the same issue as magic foils, where they start to curl depending on humidity, whether too much or not enough. But dear, wow, that. Yeah, I even took it off the light to look at it. Jesus, that's just. I need that one. She says $50. $50. I remember like when I heard when the first chapter came out for Lorcana, right? I heard all these nerds. I heard all these nerds going crazy about it. Oh my god, Lorcana. This is the biggest nerd in the room, right? So I heard all these people because I was like, what is this Lorcana stuff? Everybody's talking about it, going crazy for first chapter, this, that, and the other. And I went and I bought like a couple packs. And I opened up and I pulled the Rapunzel Gifted with Healing. And at the time, that was like a $34 card. And I was like, oh my god, this card's worth more than like most Pokemon modern cards right now. I was like, maybe I should just start opening this stuff up to use as trade value. Hercules. Because it was at the time, like Lorcana was more valuable than what was currently for Pokemon at the time, right before the boom started again. Because most of your illustration were, even most of your Galarian galleries were under $5 from Crown Zenith. White Rabbit late again. John Smith, Goslin, Mallard, Curious Child. We got a look at this sandwich expert. Heck yeah. At least I'll be ready in case of a sandwich shortage. We got another rare. Morty Field. Oh, he's got his. They did him dirty with that one. He's like Tiny Tim. Oh, with his little twinkle leg. Sarabi. Mentor Queen. Okay. Where do you go? I gotta keep these in order. Okay. Pringles are real. They are real. One way they Pringle, if there's not enough humidity, I believe they Pringle outward. So then what you gotta do is you gotta put them in a humidor. with a little damp, one of those little things that keep your cigars, humid, and it'll actually straighten your card back out. And then if they're curling inward, that means they have too much humidity. And you have to put them in some sort of box, like a cedar wood box, almost like a humidor as well, right? But then you're gonna put that gel silicate, the little ones that like normally come with shoes and stuff like that. They say do not eat, and it's like that. Look at this, Miko. Well, you put it in there and you set it there for a couple weeks or whatever, and it'll draw all the excess moisture from your cards, and they'll flatten out. Okay, we got a Scrooge McDuck. Got a Wipeout. We got a Stigmut. Oh, what is this? This is a legendary, right? When it's kind of cold, gold in the hexagon. It's a legendary. It's a legendary. What legendary? Elsa. We don't talk about Bruno. Oh wait, wrong one. This one is you got your business new man. Me. We don't talk about Bruno. No. What a box. So far, one epic and one legendary. The wife would say if you get X amount of legendaries, then your chances for an enchanted are donezo. And she knows a lot more about lorcana than I do. She's like, you if you get this too many of these, and no, it's do you want to build a snowman? Look at Pumbaa. Winter Warthog. Oh, this is if you get a shiny legendary, then it's unlikely. Oh, winter spell. I get it now. Everything's all in winter time. Oh, look, and it's snowing back there. That makes so much more sense now. Darkwing Tower, Icy Headquarters with Darkwing Duck. Look at Mushu making this big old snowball. Mushu, you crazy. That's bigger than you, bro. Cheapo hunting. Okay, what do we got now? Oh, it's like this. Oh, look at this containment unit. What do we got? Oh, it's another little Elisa Maza. Elsa. Again, we getting all the Elsas. We get all the Elsas. That's a little art card. See, she's like, if you get a shiny legendary, lightweight. But then again, all the legendaries look shiny to me now with how they do their treatment of the main art. It's like glossy. Tiana. Darkwing Duck, Dark Wolf Dog. What? Launchpad. Goofy. Blue Smoke. Oh, look at Gigi. Oh. Big Mama. Christopher Robin. Oh. Genie. Magical Research. What do we got here? What is this? Why is that? Oh, man. Okay, hold on. Ravensburg, you guys need to check your ink. You guys, unless it's like a full shiny or something. Let's see. It's not supposed to look like that, right? Like, it's not supposed to go like a gradient. Like, it's not supposed to go from like light to dark. Almost like charcoal, right? Like, you see how it's like Chernobog. Come out and fight. Yeah, but yeah, it's not supposed to. You got a crimped card? In Lorcana? Well, you know, Ravensburg was doing good. And then they kind of fumbled it with Azurite Seas. Yeah, that one, I've never seen one not supposed to be like that. But like some of the cards were like horribly miscut. Like Ravensburg was doing good, and then they kind of, I don't know what they did, dropped the ball. Just like Riftbound, I mean, they've started off roughly cut. Not like uncenters or like just the cards themselves, like the card stock is cut. Either they're using the wrong card stock or, see, like even these have like little lips. I don't know what it is lately, but they're kind of rough when it comes to Riftbound. Ravensburg was doing a good job, and now they kind of Kanga. Oh, that's a pretty card. Wisdom of the Willow. Grab your bow. Daisy Duck. Widow Tweed. Oh, let it go. Let it go. I don't know. Oh, Mari, that's my boy right there, Maui. Working the things you welcome. Oh, Mari. I'm really doing a live action one. I'm going to have to check that out. Dinky has the brains. It's Robbie. Sword play. Okay. Stitch. Stitch. Wow. Cheap Tui. Look at Flip. Slushy. What we got here? Darkwing Duck. Drake Mallow. What do we got here? Minnie Mouse. Miss Cratchit. And we got a Darkwing Duck. Dashing Gadgeteer. Is that like straight up somebody's skull? Oh no, it's like a ball with a... I don't know. Oh, I'm seeing things. You go there. And what do we got here? Infra, Pink, Ultra, Scan, Specs. Okay. So far, one Legendary, one Epic. I just want to feel what it feels like to pull an Enchanted. Is I gonna be like, oh my god, it's so amazing? Or is it gonna be like when I pulled Cynthia's Garchomp SIR from, what am I doing? This isn't Pokemon, bro. It's gonna feel like when I pulled the Cynthia's Garchomp from Destined Rivals. Where I was like, oh, dang it. I was so upset. I was so upset too when I pulled the Mewtwo, the Panza Mewtwo from Destined Rivals. Because all I wanted was the Misty and the Psyduck. The Misty Psyduck and Misty's Lapras. So maybe that'll feel like that when I pull an Enchanted finally. It's like, it's not the Enchanted I wanted. What is this? What was I hearing right now? Graveyard of Christmas Future. And then there's Lilo. Lilo. I must have the Fifth Element on my mind. Okay, let's continue. Oh, we finished 1/3 of the box. I don't know if I'm doing good. I don't know if I'm doing bad. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I just know I'm here. Game Preserve. Sarabi. Swordplay. Nani. Oh, wow. It's still, but it's snowing, but she looks so warm at the same time. Fazu. Kanga. I love that Kanga. Snowfort. Simba. Gantu into Duke Weaselton. And do you want to build a snowman? See, I know the songs. And a piglet. Oh, look, he's making all his hot chocolate. He's got churros too. Piglet, are you secretly Mexican? With all your churros and your Mexican hot chocolate? He's gotta be. Quick, somebody look up. Is Piglet Mexican? Somebody look it up. Is he? Because he's got the churros and the Mexican hot chocolate. My people will adopt him. I need that piglet, she says. Copper. Thomas. Space cows. Unexpected aliens. Space cows. Holy Shang. Mega Duck. Scrooge McDuck. Vixie. Pudge. Splatter Phoenix. Pete. Sven. Gosselin Mallard. Oh, we already got one to use. My people will adopt him. Okay, let's see. Can we get anything amazing? Stitch. Percy. Oh, his little cherry's frozen. Poor guy. Come out and fight. Darkwing Duck. Goofy. Cena. Rabbit. He's fed up. Scrooge's counting house. Darkwing's gas device. Capper, champion of the forest. Darkwing Duck, dark warrior. Roo, little helper. I don't know how I feel about the font. Wow, is that horribly cut? Or is this one of those cards that's supposed to connect with another card? Because they had some of those, what set was that? Where they had like Huey, Louie, and Dewey? Where they connected to each other? And the connecting art. I don't see anything that's like, if it was. Or maybe it's a common? It's Kanga and a common. No. Yeah, it goes with Kanga and the cold paw. Oh, okay. Was it Kanga and a common, or is it a Kanga? Because I know we pulled a Kanga. We pulled one earlier. I don't know if we pulled a cold paw. So those do connect. Okay, then. See, I know stuff. When it comes to stuff. Strike a good match. Tiana. Pot of honey. Stitch. Force of a great typhoon. Piglet. Enhanced by snow. Winter spell. Oh, they said the thing. They said the thing. Yep. They said the thing. Anna. Marshmallow. Cranky Climber. John Smith into a corn. Okay. Up. They said the thing. Winter spell. They said the name of the movie in the movie. Remember that was a big thing in the 90s. They say the name of the movie in the movie. Slow box. I'm sorry. I mean, I can make it go faster, I guess. I don't know. Coma. Pua. Prince Naveen. Oh, like not good. Well, thanks. Thanks. Nani. Nani. Jiminy Cricket. John Smith's compass. Kristoff's loot. The last half better have some bangers. I did bad. I did bad with Pokemon. That was a straight like I should have just just set that money on fire. We did bad. We got like nothing for trade for next week. We're gonna have to go sell plasma. Mother will protect you. Oh, Darkwing Duck again. Almost Slade. Tenacious Tracker. Beast Castle. Distract. Uh-oh, that was a common. Distract. Chief. Oh no. I gone and done it. I gone and done messed up. Oh no, I don't know what to do. I'm panicking. Oh no. What the heck happened here? Okay, I think I know what I did. Okay, yeah, that's where I messed up. There we go. My bad. Okay, where are we at? Chinbo. Okay. Angel. Oh, look at that. All little songs. Grandma Tala into a Raging Storm. It's an action card. You got a Yow. Yow. And then our little story card thingy. Oh no. Oh no. We're not looking good. We're not looking so good at all. Yow. Oh, did we just end it with a Yow? David. Lumpy. Donald Duck. Tiny Tim's Crutch. Aww. Poor Tiny Tim. The Frozen Vine. What is this? Liquidator. Iced Over. Hidden Trap. Todd. Oh, it's a legendary. Donald Duck. Todd. Legendary Donald Duck. And a Pleakley. Donald. 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 You know, the legendaries are looking a little weak compared to the epics now, like as far as like artwork and stuff like that. The legendaries tend to hold more value, or be a little bit more valuable. I guess because of the playability of them. But the epics, I guess, they look nicer. No, 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 don't do that. Stop it. Oh no. They just went everywhere. Great. Oh man. Slippery cards. These are slippery. They're not like Magic where they're like made out of sandpaper unless they're Japanese. And the Japanese Magic, it's like they covered them in canola oil. Here we go. Minnie Mouse. Fangmare. Hey, 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 yeah, my boy. Hey, hey. The terror that flaps in the night. Marching off the battle. Mickey Mouse. Launchpad. Rafiki's staff. We already got one of you guys. Dr. Hamstervale. Oh no, into Kristoff. Nice Explorer. And then a Battering Ram. Oh no, we're 2/3 of the way done. So this last stack has to have the goods. Or this is like a really bad box, right? Like it's been bad so far. I think. I don't know. Feels like it's been bad. Yeah, it's been bad. Oh, look how horribly off-center that is too. Yes! We're getting the goods now, boys. Nearly indestructible. Marching out to battle. Piglet. We're keeping. This is like. It's just all over again. GG. Freeze the vine. Oh no. Rapunzel, ethereal protector. Oh wow. So that's like the enchanted one. Yeah, but I can actually tell what's going on here because it's not just ripping at my face, my eyes. Okay, that's some beautiful artwork. I know, like in the epic one, it just hurts to kind of look at. Launch pad. Ah! Why are they barking at me? Ah! Knock it off! Beat her up, Cerise. I'm sure it's my old cranky Great Dane not wanting to have it from my pointer. Like, leave me alone. Tiana. Pot of honey. Amos Slade. Donald Duck. I got an itch. Is that a sign that we're gonna hit something? The itch in the hand? Big Mama. Angel. Wipeout. Willie the Giant. Oh. Anna. You are your man. Mini, 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 mini. Mini, 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 mini. Mini, 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 mini. Look, they connect. Kind of, maybe. We got the two legendary, we got the sisters. But they're not foil, right? So that means we could still have a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. Yeah, it connects. It's like it totally connects. Like look, it's the little purple part up there, and then it's the little purple part right there. No, I don't know. I guess not. Yeah, know what? Yeah, no connects, or yeah, no that our box chance is done. We're done. We're done. That's it. Yeah, done. Throw the rest away. Sell it on eBay. Weigh the packs. Ain't no hits in them. Make your money while you still can. Oh, it doesn't connect. Oh, that's been like. That's it. You're done. Weigh the packs. Sell them on eBay. Grab your bow. Darkwing Duck. Mystical Inkcaster. Darkwing's chair set. Such a mundane Grand Council woman. Dreamborn alien. Aliens. Well, this has been... I had better luck finding stuff today than I've had finding stuff in the stuff that I found today. Old Tinkerbell. Boomer, there I am. There I am, the old fogey. David Ticker. The terror that flaps in the nights. Force of a great typhoon. Tiny Tim Scratch Chief. Mushu. Alice. Oh, Red Whisper. I like this. Keeping you, Alice. Super rare. Lilu. I can't talk anymore. I lost my mind. Nakoma. No. Lilo and Stitch. Lilo. Akud et Metu. Aladdin. Pumbaa. Lumpy. And for Pinks. Agnar. Mickey Mouse. Tiny Tim's father. Wisdom of the Willow. Scrooge McDuck. Come on, Daisy Duck. And why is she okay? Oh, Goofy. And then another Colors of the Wind. It's an action song. Foil. And then Goofy. Okay. We're getting down to the nitty gritty. The last. We have 2 packs after this one. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everything in between. We gotta include y'all too. Everybody's having fun. Lorcana, Mockingbird. Everybody's having fun. Now we blue smoke. Keep the ancients' ways. So helps if I paid attention. What was it? Education or elimination. Grandmother Willow. Oh no. Goofy into Timo. And I forget it. Mushu, the shiny one. He's shiny. Oh no, you go over here, buddy. Get over there. Not good. Alright. We've done bad. We've done real bad. I've never pulled an enchant, and I guess I never will. I'll never get that satisfaction of pulling one like the wife does. I'll never have that. I'll never know what it feels like. Nala. Launchpad. Hercules. Chitu. Flit. Slushy. Roo. Oh, it's a super rare. The legendary Darkwing Duck. Great. And then we didn't pull a legendary Darkwing Duck. We pulled a Donald Duck. So we got 4 legendaries. So we did bad, right? Lorcana's peoples. We did bad. We're fixing to find out. Squeaks. Pocahontas. Isis Vanderchill. Donald Duck. Iduna. Minnie Mouse. Li Shang. Oh no. Christopher Robin. Oh no. Mulan. Oh, we did bad, didn't we? We didn't do good. Beast. And Tamatoa. Cause he's so shiny. He's shiny. Yeah, that was wow. This night went exactly how I figured it was going to. Oh, I'm just average then, guys. According to my wife. Average. Okay, we got that. And then we got all the super legendaries, the super rares, and the rares. Not a great box, but I have worse. Well, I'll never have a good box of Lorcana, apparently, ever. Apparently. No, I'm keeping this Alice card. I don't care. I'm keeping Alice. She's mine now. She's mine. So we got 4 legendaries and an epic. That hurts. We got Donald Duck, we got Elsa, we got Anna, we got Darkwing Duck. So cool. Yes. I'll let the wife decide that. There's a little Charizard box that we got her. So she can have all that too. With Pokemans, we did Horrible. Just as I expected. Because if I don't get a booster box of Pokemon, I kind of already know. It's like, Yeah, just buy singles kits. So out of the Charizard box, it was like $150. There it is. There it is, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. And then from what was that like? Each one of those was $20. We did 8 packs of Ascended Hero. We did 2 tins and 2 that. So that was what, like four? So like $80. So I like how you just like, you know what? We're gonna hit you and then throw some dirt in your eye while we're at it. The Oricorio is worth more than all of those together. Sucker punch in the ribs and there's some dirt in the eye. And then from $80 worth of $80 worth of Ascended Heroes. We got one for, so here's here you go, boys and girls. This right here is $230 worth of Pokemon today. $230 worth of Pokemons that we pulled today. No, why do I do the things I do? Why am I the way I am? Uh, it's okay though, cause what do we pull in Magic today? It's gonna make it all much better. We got a Mossburn Hydra. Uh, yes, that right there is like I said in previous channels. It was like, oh, if they're gonna charge $300 for the Larry coin, I'm paying the $300. I got 2 of them. Look at that. Best trainer in Pokemon ever. But I was really happy that I got this in. The old fogey. That's just me in a nutshell. These kids with their collecting numbers and the newfangled tap symbol. 20 Black Lotuses, 20 Plague Rats. Now that's real magic. Kids in your 100 card decks. We play singleton, and we only have one of every card in our deck. And then we play 2 versus 2 or 1 versus 1 versus 1 versus 1. But 4 of us play at one time. Yeah, whatever. If you love Commander, you love Commander, But I'm here I am. I'm just the old fogey that believes in the 60 card deck. Play sets of 4. Whether you play standard, modern, or vintage. That's me in a nutshell. The old fogey. Summon dinosaur. And I just love this card. I've decided I'm not gonna get rid of it. It's held its value, it's actually gone a little bit up. It's from Riftbound. Reminds me of the Mox type items in Magic. Curios and sorcery, I guess you could say. Artifacts, stuff like that. I like it. So I'll keep that. I was under the assumption that my Fallout Secret Lair stuff would be here by now. Because they said we'll ship to you by February 17th, right? And I haven't seen anything on it. Like, just nothing. Nothing has shown up. So I'm waiting on that. I ordered the dog meat Secret Lair. And I'm looking forward to that coming in. It's got Soul Ring, I can't remember the other one. Arcane Signet, some other stuff. So I'm looking forward to that coming in. Just to add to the collection. Because I have dog meat from the Fallout Universes Beyond. I think the best card I got on it was the Vats in the the Surge foil that they did, showcase, whatever. I got some Nuka-Cola stuff from that as well. um, Secret Lair is supposed to be coming out on Monday. I guess it's gonna be a Chaos Secret Lair for Magic the Gathering coming out on Monday. We'll have to see what it is. I know they botched the last one a little bit. We'll see how that goes. See what it even is, because I know the last one was the Dungeons and Dragons one that they did, I believe. I want to say it was. No, I gotta see this one up. But yeah, so I don't know. There's some stuff going on with Magic right now. Like the Ninja Turtle stuff, I guess isn't gonna be as probably as popular as people were gonna think it was. Been reports of cancellation or people canceling their orders for the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Magic the Gathering coming out. Who knows? We'll see, I guess. Guess we'll have to wait and see what happens. Organized stuff. Leafeon, Glaceon, Briar. There's the Sylveon. There's the Bonsai Mewtwo. I was wondering where you guys were at. Oh, see, there's my Oricorio. Shuckle, Growlithe, Perrin. Oh, they're so cute together. Meglucar. Oh, there's my other Phanpy. There's my Lapras. Come on. Quit sticking. Come on. Lunatone, Vaporeon, Drapion, Rowan, Greedent, there's the Lapras, Duckland, and the Japanese ones. What's Quick Wit? These Viola, Wigglytuff. Yeah, we got all these. We got all these sitting around here. I'll have to start organizing. Start reorganizing everything and getting things where they gotta be. Oh, so I even got these little guys here. Ivysaur, the Venusaur, the Larry. Yeah, best card in my collection, Larry. Bulbasaur, Squirtle. No, this is the ones. Yasmin. Here's Yasmin. Yes, I love that. Trapagos, little Charmander. I got the Misty Psyduck in Japanese and English. We got all kinds of stuff. Oh no. And we just drop all kinds of stuff. As always. Uh-oh. I don't know what I dropped, where I dropped it, why I dropped it. Oops. Yeah. We'll figure it out later. Anyways, that was all we had. I mean, we did quite a bit today. Well, we obviously did a bit today. Did a lot today. And we got like hardly anything to show from it. Alright, but that's the way it goes, you know. That's the way it goes. Not every opening can be a home run. And that's what, like, I think the market's gotta kind of go back to. It's like, we gotta start realizing it's like, it's not worth paying these inflated prices to try and get stuff open, alright? Like, it's not viable, not feasible. It's not healthy financially if you're doing all that. You know, we don't do the most financially healthy things here on the channel. We sometimes do some things that just don't make no sense. But we have fun doing it. You know, and I didn't start this channel to make money. I didn't start this channel to get popular. We initially started it bringing you guys along the journey of us collecting, and okay, it was Litleo that fell. Found him. And then like showing you what different product was, because like there was stuff that was sitting on shelves that people wouldn't really touch, like certain tins, stuff like that. And with these tins, sometimes you didn't know what was in them, and we weren't weren't sure if it was actually worth paying the $10 for a tin. It's all right. Uh, it's like, so we'd open them and we'd say, yeah, this one's got like, Lost Origin and what was it? Lost Origin and like Silver Tempest. We'd get tins like that, and we'd open them and we'd see what we had, and then some people say, oh, these were like god chests and stuff like that. So we'd go out and buy them, and we'd try them out and see whether or not they were true, like everyone had a hit in it and stuff like that. So we started a channel like that, just kind of like nice, like we were, just bring you along the journey of us. And what we'd find at Dollar General, what we'd find at Walgreens, Walmart, Best Buy, and stuff like that. Before the boom, like when it was actually fun. And I'm not saying Pokemon isn't fun anymore. It's just, it's got a whole different feel to it now. And my stepdaughter still can't seem to grasp, even though I tell her every single time. She's like, well, maybe we'll go find some. I was like, no, you don't understand. If you're not there for restock day, you're done. You're not really gonna find anything. Even with places that have like strict, like Target, one per person. It's like if you're not there that first day, and like the nearest Target to us is about an hour away. So if you're not there first thing in the morning by like maybe a couple hours from the opening, so you're not gonna get anything. And it's just, I miss the days where I could just go out, buy 10 packs. I didn't get what I want. Okay. I'll buy another 10 packs. Well, I still didn't get what I want. Alright, I'm gonna go buy another 10 packs. There was nobody fighting me for these, and like the cashiers would look at me like I was this crazy guy. Like, what's this grown adult buying all these toys? Or these cards that are supposed to be for kids? What is he doing with them? And this was like when Iron Crown, during I guess like the lull between booms, the Iron Crown, everybody was losing their minds because it was over $100 when Temporal Force came out, and people were like, "Oh my god, a modern Pokemon card should not be that much." And I remember I pulled it from a booster bundle on release, and I was like, "Okay, cool, Iron Crown SIR. Everybody wants like $120 for it. That's crazy. That's crazy." The first card in Scarlet Violet English, other than Iono, to be like up there, right? And then of course the Magikarp came and blew up. But it was different, and I missed that. And now it's like the Pokemon community just, it feels so like I go into a place like a local game store that deals heavily with Pokemon, right? Heavily with Pokemon, One Piece, and stuff like that. And I feel dirty. Like I'm looking at this stuff in like booster boxes, like they want like 500 for a booster box of Destined Rivals, or they want like $1,100 for a case of Paldean Fates booster bundles. And I sit there and I look at it, and I feel not disgusted, but I feel like dirty because we bought a case of booster bundles of Paldean Fates for $200. The wife did, and we didn't open it. We didn't get nothing from it. No Bubble Mew, no Charizard, or nothing like that from it, right? $200, and like I look at it now, and they want 500, or no, 1,100 for a booster bundle of sealed case of booster bundles from Paldean Fates, and I'm like, I feel it feels dirty. It's like, God. And I see ETBs that should be anywhere between $40 to 55, and they want 100 and something for $200 for it. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Even like 85 for like a modern, just released, still in print modern set, and they want like $85 for it. I'm like, man, I feel dirty seeing this, and like I feel bad because I was there one day at a local game store, and like a guy walks in with with two ETBs from Prismatic. Still in the Dollar General bag, still with the Dollar General stickers on it. He walks up and he's like, "How much can I get for this?" And the manager is like, "Well, I can't sell them sealed because they have the Dollar General little tag on them. So I'd have to open them up and I'd have to sell them as individual packs." And this guy barely made anything. I think he offered him like $100 for the two of them. I think he got them for like $40 a piece. So after tax and all, he didn't make but like $15 maybe. But yet there could have been like two collectors that could have gone out there and bought them and actually ripped them open and maybe had fun doing it. And now this guy has to mark up everything that he's got to make his profit because he invested into it, whatever. So just going to local game stores when it comes to Pokemon, it feels dirty now. It's just, I don't know. It's not as enjoyable. And then now when you find stuff and it's like, well, this is all I'm gonna get for probably a while, Like I was surprised I found 8 packs of Ascended today, with the way I've seen everybody just take everything and like post it online and like automatically selling like, "Got my ETB 150, who wants it?" And then the other thing that just kind of makes Pokemon feel dirty right now to me is like trading for One Piece. Got this ETB Ascended Heroes looking for OP3. Some people are like using Pokemon as a currency for One Piece right now. That sealed Pokemon product looking for OP2, OP3, whatever, is the big one. And then people posting, "Had a good day today," and they got all this sealed, One Piece product or all this sealed Pokemon product. And it's like, why don't y'all open it? Why are all y'all just reselling it? Why is that a good day to you? Should be a good day to you when you're like, "Hey, I found this, I opened it, and I pulled this. Got my chase card. And I didn't have to, fight some scalper for it." So Pokemon, like, it's just, it doesn't feel as nice as it used to right now. At least right now. Because it's not because of, the Pokemon company itself. Well, yeah, it kind of is, but not because of, like, the Pokemon company itself. Like, it's the community right now. Because it's not even a community. It's just people trying to make money. I just want to make money. I really don't care about you guys. And that just goes to show, like, how much some of this so-called community respects the community or respects you as an individual when they sit there, go out and buy it, and then they want to upcharge you like 2 to 3 times as much. And that's what kind of upsets me. It's not collectors themselves, it's the people that are just trying to make a quick buck. Because then, oh man, I hate seeing on Facebook like, just pulled this, does it look like it's a PSA 10? Should I hold on to it or should I sell it? Sell it raw or try to grade it? Like, I hate that. And they're like buying, they're like, "Had a good day," and they show like 15 ETBs on their table. And they're like, "Just pulled this. Should I grade it or sell it now while it's high?" And it's like, come on, man. You're not even trying to collect. You're just trying to make money. No, it's just pissing me off. Well, with Magic, having their collector boosters versus their play boosters, it kind of, you know what you're getting into when you're buying a collector booster box is that you're going after that sweet, art or special treatment. You know that's what you're going for, and it says it right there, collector booster. It's for collectors. So you're looking for all those special treatments and what have you. You're not looking for, certain, yeah, you know what I mean. But with Pokemon, it's like everybody is thrown in together. The collectors, the players, the sneaker heads, the casual players, the commander players, the popper players. You know, they're all thrown in together. All right. And if you were to just have just straight set draft and what have you, and like the things that I collect just because they amuse me for Magic. And they have beautiful artwork, and some of them have like nostalgic feels to them, and that's why I love doing Magic right now. Like Magic is starting to feel like Magic again. With Lorwyn, Edge of Eternities, granted Edge of Eternities, sci-fi, whatever, but it had that dark feel. I'd even argue Duskmourn felt closer to old school '90s Magic than some of the sets that came around, before it or even after. Like Outlaws of Thunder Junction, kind of a joke. Aether Drift. Okay. Aether Drift, huge joke. It's like, okay, we're racing. Oh, what? We're in race cars now. Okay. Murders at Karlov Manor. Excuse me? Okay. We're playing Clue with Magic. Okay. What did I do with my Lost Soul? That's my other one. That's my these are my questionable. I think they had some impact on my teenage years. Yeah, but Magic. It's just like some of those sets were just. Why did they do them? Why did you try new stuff? I mean, I understand them trying to capitalize on Final Fantasy, but supposedly their number one selling set of 2025. Supposedly the number one selling set of Magic the Gathering in 2025 is Final Fantasy. And numbers don't lie. All you can do is manipulate the numbers to show something else, right? Apparently the numbers don't lie on that. So does that mean but what does that really mean? Like, did Magic actually retain those players? It was life finds a way. So it's like, yeah, but did Magic retain all that, or did it lose it? Because like now, I think they're trying to capitalize on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and now they may realize, we messed up. We may have messed up. Modern Masters 3, that's right. I was trying to collect those special artworks of the medallions, and I failed miserably. I think that's the only one I got was the Pearl medallion and the not so special art, obviously. I need to go back and look for those for the collection. I forgot about that completely. Yeah, I have to go back and try to find those. Mox Jasper, I liked it. So Magic started feeling a little off to me, and I took a break from it. And Magic felt a little off when they started doing all those kind of goofy sets and all that. And then here comes Bloomborough. I think Tarkir Dragonstorm was where I started feeling it again. I was like, okay, Tarkir, awesome. Edge of Eternities, Bloomborough, Lorwyn now, Strixhaven coming around the corner. kind of feel like getting, a little bit more heavy in the Magic. Riftbound, I'm just gonna keep doing Riftbound for the overnumbered cards because I like the quality of them, especially these the art. I like this. So I want to continue with Riftbound, but I think when it comes to Riftbound, I'm only going to try to do booster boxes when I can get them. Because I was reading up on the pull rates. They're kind of like Pokemon, where one in every 30 packs you get a overnumbered card. One in every so many packs you get an alternate art card, stuff like that. So probably your best, you know, chance of pull rates in Riftbound is going to be your booster box. And it's just gorgeous. It's a gorgeous artwork. So I think that's what I want to do with Riftbound. I want to continue with them. Magic I want to continue with. Pokemon is like, it's hard to take serious right now. Everything is just such a joke with Pokemon. Like trying to find product, going in the local game store, seeing these highly inflated prices, and like everybody's just going along with it. It feels like, you know, everybody. I don't pay scalper prices. I don't get into that because it's pointless. But it's like my wife said, it just doesn't feel as fun right now because of the community or lack thereof, or the disrespect in the community right now. And nobody's really doing anything about it. PokeRef tried to do something about it when Prismatic came out. He tried to take a stand. Danny Phantom has stood by what he says, where he's not personally ripping as much for his store. He's having patrons and other people rip stuff, and then he tries to complete a master set and build one to give away. Before, he would just keep ripping product until he could create a master set and then give it away every so often on his channel. Giveaway as a giveaway when he would do his breakdown of a set. But now he's trying to not be part of the problem, as he put it, which is commendable. That's cool. And you as a business doing that, it's hard to keep up with. But Pokemon right now, like I said, it just kind of feels like a joke. Should be fun to open some of these sets. It's not really as fun. Pokemon here in the U.S., I think, seems to get their pull rates a little, messed up. But it's capitalism at the end, they're trying to make their money too, but it's like, yeah, it's just, we'll keep doing it whenever we find it at a decent price. We won't sit there and, I won't sit there and, get these people that are scalping and pay them and get them a paycheck. No. And with Magic, it's looking good for some of the actual core, I guess, like the core sets, their actual IP. We got Strixhaven next. There's something else I'm looking for. Strixhaven, I'm really looking forward to. Lorwyn was beautiful artwork, but there just wasn't a whole lot of stuff I wanted other than that big chase of that serialized card of the collector boosters. But collector boosters were just too dang expensive for me to sit there and not be able to recoup some of the loss to continue the chase. If I would have paid $350 a box, maybe got $280 worth of stuff back in it, traded it in, use that $270 for another, or maybe even $220, because after trading at a percentage, right? You get $220, buy another one at $130, maybe do better that next one, and so on and so forth. You just keep trying to balance the scales and continue. But there just wasn't a whole lot of heavy hitters in Lorwyn to continue that, like there would have been in the Lord of the Rings holiday special. You had the One Ring, you had the poster collections, you had all that stuff that you could possibly pull in a collector booster box. Turn around, sell, or trade back in to continue to try to initially. And then when the box got stupid priced, it was, good luck. Hit the One Ring foil poster or a serialized card or one of like the Tombs of Durin and stuff like that. Or you weren't going to make anywhere near your money back. Same thing with Fallout. Fallout was like dumb. I remember when that came out, it was like $38 a collector booster pack. And I was like, this is dumb. I thought it was dumb at that point, right? And little did I know it could get worse, right? Final Fantasy comes out and gets worse. I think I only opened up like 6 packs of Fallout. Only about 6 packs of Fallout because everybody wanted it. And this was before the show, before the show got big. I can only imagine if they did it now, which I guess technically they did with the secret layer. But if it would have just been a full Universes Beyond Fallout release, man, I think it would have surpassed Final Fantasy. Just my thoughts. I grew up when Final Fantasy was like seven was the big thing, right? Everybody 3 and 4 and tactics and 7. Oh my god, you like 7? Then some people would always be like eight's better, and then like everybody would beat up that kid that thought Final Fantasy 8 was better than 7. So like the 3, 4, and tactics guys would jump in with the sevens fans and be like, "Nah, Final Fantasy 8, you crazy." Beat him up and take his pogs away. Uh, what else is there's gonna be? I can't wait to see if Power World actually goes. Uh, there you go, 11. Um, Power World's gonna do their own TCG. I mean, I want to see that. I want to see them, flip the middle finger to Pokemon Company yet again. So I hope their little version of Pokepia, whatever is coming out, like what do you call it? Their version of what's that big one everybody plays? The wife plays it all the time. I can't believe I can't think. Animal Crossing. Their version of Animal Crossing, Pokemon's version of Animal Crossing. I hope Power World's version just tears it apart. I really do. And I want to see their trading card game come up and just like do the same thing. Like as a Pokemon fan, it's like I want to see Power World succeed and completely just mess with the Pokemon trading card game world. Like I'd love to see that. I'd find it so ironic, and I'd be like part of the problem. I'd be like, hell yeah, we're totally, um, we're gonna totally, convert over to Power World. I ain't got no more packs though. But it's just the trading card game world has just got kind of bizarre. I mean, we're slowly seeing now. I guess like some trading card games aren't going to hold up like people initially thought. So one of the local game stores that we go to that we would trade a lot of Lorwyn or Lorcana into. He last time he's like, I'm slowing down on Lorcana because it's just getting hard to kind of move some of it. And I remember some of the boxes were like 150, 160 bucks. Now they're 110. I think I saw one for $100 today from an older set. And typically you're supposed to have the opposite effect, right? Like if you have a sealed booster box from an older set, it should be going up, right? It shouldn't be going down. I mean that's the Pokemon and Magic Gathering logic, right? Like it's no longer in print. So you would think it would be going up in value because it's no longer in print, whatever. But Lorcana is kind of a different thing. Like, she took a morph. My wife took a morph into one of the Lorcana. I forget which, Floodborn maybe, one of the older sets. And the girl there that was looking at him to like take him in for trade, she was like, "I'm not even going to touch the morph because he's out of rotation." So that card's out of rotation, just like Pokemon cards go out of rotation and all that. So then they're not sought after anymore because they're not playable in tournament or current standard version, whatever, right? But with Pokemon is people still collect those cards even though they're out of rotation because of either the artist, the art, or the Pokemon. With Lorcana, it seems like once it's out of rotation, nobody cares about it at all anymore. Like, oh, you can't even play it in a deck now. We don't care about it. It's like, that's it. It's dead. So it's like, so I guess Lorcana is slowly phasing itself out. I guess they were hoping, with the special artworks. That's why they're throwing so much more. I think that's why they're doing the epics and the different treatments of the arts, like the foil and cold foil and all that, is because they're trying to figure a way to keep the collector side of it there. So not just your player base. Like, they want to have a reason for somebody to be opening a set that's no longer in rotation. Like, well, why would you open it? You can't. You're not gonna play the cards. They're not worth anything. Players don't want it. So why would you open an older set? So kind of like Pokemon, it's like you're gonna give somebody a reason to open those older boxes because they want those specific Pokemon, specific artwork, so on and so forth. You got to do that, right? Keep your collectors happy. And Lorcana just doesn't seem to be doing that. So like Lorcana is kind of like in a weird position where it's kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh in a sense, because Yu-Gi-Oh hasn't changed its format in decades, maybe. And they're just now starting to do that. Like, they're going to start introducing different artworks and stuff like rarities and what have you, supposedly. But I don't think it's going to help them. But I think Lorcana realized that maybe just in time. But even some of the enchanteds and stuff like that from the older sets just never really held their value like they were hyped up to be. So Lorcana, I think, is going to slowly phase itself out. Which, I don't know. We'll have to see. Because they were trying to start, new game mechanics. When they came out with the Inklands, they came out with, the different types of cards for playability. And then they came out with something else, too, in one of the sets after that. They were trying to stay relevant, trying to expand the gameplay and balance it and stuff like that. And maybe they got it to a point. I haven't played it yet. Maybe they got it to a point where it works. It's streamlined, it's good, people like it. Who knows? Players do, obviously. I don't. But what I'm saying is, we'll see if the Ravensburg actually feels like that's the direction they want to continue to go with the game. But I get the feeling it's going to start phasing itself out, which may be a good thing. Because maybe, people take a step back from Lorcana, and then maybe, other trading card games start to do the same thing. People take a step back, and then the market kind of, slows down, drops down to whatever, levels out, and we go back to where it's a cheaper product to open for people that are supposed to be playing it, not just collecting. And then people like what I was doing, or still continue to do, where I open stuff and stuff that's very playable. I use that value to keep chasing stuff that's collectible. So therefore, players aren't having to spend their money to open stuff to try to get the symbols they want. I get the symbols they want. I get more product to open to try to get what I want. Because at one point, like with Pokemon, it was like you get a box at $100. I remember I got a Scarlet Violet box at $100, and I think the most expensive card I pulled in there was like $12. So I think at the end of the day, when I added it all up, it was like under $40 that I opened, right? But then I traded in everything that was worth that to try to get more stuff. So it was like, was it worth opening? No. At $100 for a Pokemon booster box at the time, was it worth opening? No, I lost money. But then those singles got out of the market for the players. So I took that loss so players could get their singles. And then I would continue to. Same thing with like what I do with Magic. So like all that stuff that I pulled last week, the Ouroboros, it was like 40 something dollars. That Sky Sphinx, whatever, it was like another $42, something like that. I traded all that in today, so I could get the Pokemon stuff to try to open to get what I want. And we obviously didn't get anything anywhere near what we should have. Or would have liked to have gotten. That's the way the cookie crumbles, right? Oh well. Well, be getting on. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream it or not, but we've been playing Wind Rose. I think I'm at the point where it's kind of pointless to try to stream it because we're about to finish the last big task of setting sail on our ship. There's been some other games I've been looking at. Dish in a Dungeon or something like that is one of them. Another one is Sword Hero. I'm looking at that one. So there might be some new games that I'll be trying out, maybe streaming on the channel as well, between our degenerate card ripping or pack ripping. Anyways, guys, I gotta say, I hope you're having a good life, living it to the fullest. Thank you for taking time out of your lives to join me this evening. And remember, tomorrow's a new day. Y'all have a good one.